Hi race fans, it's Laura Burns here from Red Shamrock Racing, and oh my gosh, I don't know about you, but I am still on a high for how awesome the weekend was. So in case you've been living under a rock, last weekend was my very first race meeting in a late model at the Perth Motorplex. It was incredible, and I hesitated because I was very nervous. On the dummy grid heading out to my first race meeting, I don't think I've been that nervous since I started in junior sedans all those years ago, so it's really great to have those feelings back, and then those feelings replaced with complete adrenaline and excitement. Still a little bit of fear with how fast these cars go, but I think that's quite normal and you need to have that. But yeah, we are absolutely stoked with how everything went. Obviously we still have a lot to learn with how the car works, and then also me responding to the car. I mean, it's our very first race meeting. We weren't expecting to move mountains or anything like that, but it was just really awesome being able to improve through those heat races, then onto the feature. By that time that feature came around, I was hanging onto the back end a fair bit, which was really awesome. I wasn't expecting that. And also it's sort of, I mean, other races you would know, but it's when everything else just slips from your mind and all you're focusing on is that next corner, that next turn, and what's happening in front of you and responding to it. And it was just so great to be back into that headspace, and I can't wait until my next meeting or practice or whenever. I just want to race the car. So yeah, I still can't believe it. Our next race meeting is going to be the 14th of March at the Perth Motorplex, and we'll jump onto that practice as well there. But really, I have some really special people that I need to thank for getting me in the right direction for late models. Number one is my dad. We're a two-man team here at Red Shamrock, so I wouldn't be able to do this without him at all. So thank you, Dad. Also to our amazing marketing partners, some new, some old, jumping on board to help us in this journey. Number one is Corcoran Downey Engineering Services. Pretty sure the boys there are probably sick of the late model in the shed and how loud it is. So thank you guys so much for letting us work in there. Also thank you to Bullshot Engineering, long-term supporter of Red Shamrock Racing, and we're so glad to have you guys back. Definitely hit them up if you've got project work within the engineering space. They are definitely leaders in their field. We also have to thank Fuchs Lubricants. They've also been with us as we've gone from Proteas into late models, so using them again is absolutely wonderful to have all these new lubricants for the engine and things like that, so we're stoked to have them back. Also eFire and Safety as our safety experts. We've got their fire extinguishers in the pit, so if you guys need some updated ones, definitely hit them up. And we have a brand new sponsor on board this season, Regent Pearls, from up in Broome. So they're specialists in South Sea pearls. So if you see me with lovely pearls on, it's most likely them. So for you guys out there that might have spent a little bit too much money on the race car and need something nice for the missus, I think they're going to be your go-to people. There's still time to jump on board as well if you are thinking about heading into motorsport marketing proposals and seeing what activation opportunities we can do for you. Send me a message, we can look into that. As I said, next meeting's 14th of March, and we're so stoked, and I've prepared a little recap of some of our in-car cam footage if you want to check that out and see how we went. But thank you again so much for your support. Again, I'm overwhelmed with everyone giving me tips and tricks, and also just telling me that they're happy to see me back out there. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.